Your fascia is basically a full body web that holds everything together. And after 50, it starts drying out and sticking together, which is a huge reason for that stiff, puffy menopause belly and tightness that you can't stretch away. So this is a 20-minute, no equipment fascia flow. Every move is just 60 seconds, standing and on the mat. And it's designed to rehydrate that tissue and get things moving again. Let's get started. Okay, are you ready for this? Let's get started with some heel lifts. And we're just going to take the elbows back a little bit, just so you're working upper and lower body. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come back, bring those heels down. This is actually going to hydrate this spinal area. So you're going to push the bottom behind you. It's an articulation of the spine, they call it. And then you round the back, or you could call it cat-cow. And then you're going to just push that bottom behind you, just so you're getting a stretch into the hamstrings. And then you're going to round the back off. So you'll feel a little bit of a contraction in the abs, hopefully. And then you're going to push behind. So that's our cue to say that we've finished that minute. So now we're going to go on to something called dynamic stretching. And this is really great for working on multi-directional exercise. So we're just going to take one leg across, doesn't matter which one. That's it. And if you can't balance, just take your hand somewhere. So this is halfway. Let's take it to the other side. So one side will always feel a bit harder than the other. But once you get used to this, you can really feel it waking up this pelvic area. That's it. You get into the flow. And it's just great for balance. Okay, just a bit more, and then we go on now. So we're going to do side bends. What we're going to do, we're going to take, let's think, this arm up. You're going to take it over to your right. So you're going to come over just slightly, bend the knees and come across. And then you're going to take it to the other side and over and across and back up and over. Don't overstretch, and across and the other side and over. Excellent. Okay, around those shoulders. What have we got next? I like this. So we're going to do some bouncing. We're literally just going to lift the heels. And you can see my calves working. We've got quite defined calves now. And you're just going to do it. You can either do it slowly or you can do it faster. Depends on how you feel. This is nice. This stimulates your fascial elasticity of your calves. And actually, your calves are your second, what they call the second heart pump. So it really does help with the pumping of the circulation. And if it gets too much, you can actually do it sort of with just one knee at a time. Because you can really feel that. And you can feel that in your shins as well. Good. Okay, so this next one, just shake those legs out first, is a squat. So for some of you, if you haven't done a squat before, it's always good just to give you a quick taster and then have a go. So you're going to soften those knees, and rather than coming down onto your knees, you're going to think about taking that bottom back, squeeze the knees out and come down and up and down. You've just got to find a comfortable position, because some people will struggle with knee pain, and sometimes I do. So sometimes I just adjust it. Okay, so that's your basic squat. What we're going to try now is a squat, and then you're going to take the leg out to work the glutes a bit more. So you're going to squat, come up and out with the right leg. Squat and right. Now hopefully we're doing this on both sides in a minute. And actually you can do a bit of a twist. Okay, so we're going to move on to the other side. So now it's your left side. And you can do a little bit of a twist or just keep it as it is. And you don't have to do it as fast as this. I'll slow it down a little bit. So we've got 5 seconds to go. Oh, that was me cracking. Okay, next one is, so I'll do this one from the side this time again. So it's another small squat. It's a small squat and take the leg back. And then what I'm going to try and do that, and then take the arm across. So this sort of cross body work, and you're rotating slightly. Okay, let's take it to the other side. Down and up. I'm doing all sorts of things now. Always breathing, thinking about that breath. Breathing out on the movement. Next thing. Okay, we've got a hip hinge. Now these are great. We often do these in the gym with weights. But what you're going to do is soften those knees, and I want you to think about keeping that back flat, and you're coming down. You should feel a stretch in the hamstrings and then back up again. So breathing out. And back. So what we want to avoid is bending the back, and we want to keep that back straight, because it also utilizes your abs all around the pelvic area, and definitely your abs. Excellent. So you've done your hip hinges. Next thing, we've now got the wood chopper. So let's take it down to your right side. You're going to just come down and up. So you're going to stretch, do whatever you want with your hands. It's quite nice to keep them together. And you can twist that foot, and it's a little bit of a twist into your waist. Okay, let's change that to the other side. So now you're coming down to your left side and up across the body. Can you feel that here? Breathing out as I come up. Okay. Whew. Okay, now we've got toe touches. Just be careful with these that you don't round your back off. You're just literally taking that leg up. So if that's too much, just take it to a lower point. If not, see if you can come up a bit higher. But we want to keep this position. We don't want to come down, because then we're flexing into the spine. Breathe out, in. Breathe out, in. That will help you contract here as well. Getting hot now, especially in this conservatory. Not the best place, is it, to do a workout? Luckily, it's early in the day. Okay. Okay, brilliant. So now we're coming down to the mat. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down so we can see what we're doing onto the mat. And bring that there. Stretch back for a second. We're now going to go into a tabletop position. Like this. The back is imprinted, and what you're going to do is take your right hand against your left and just push your right hand against the left thigh and push the left thigh into your hand. So you should really feel, can you feel your abdominals working? And then take it to the left side with the right, take it to the right side with the left hand. Push. And then take it to the other side. Not on the knee though. And across. Okay, now bring the knees in. We're coming onto our sides now. Okay, so we've got some lower body and upper body work to do. So we're going to bring this arm out if we're okay with that. If not, take it to this position. And we're just going to circle, just check I've got the room. So we've got a little lift under the waist, because what that will do will just help you engage your abdominals. And then we're going to circle the other way. Just checking where we are on time. Oh yeah, so we've got extra time for this because we have to move. Excellent. So can you feel that engaged here as well? Because you've got that little lift. Then change direction again. If it gets too much at any time, bring the leg down and give it a pat. And just look forwards. A lot of people look down. It's better to look forwards. And change direction. Nearly there. That's going for a long time, isn't it? Let's just bring it down actually and give yourselves a pat. You probably feel that. So we've now got something that I call open book. So I bought my blocks. These are my Pilates blocks. These are great for this exercise. And you need to make sure you've got some space behind you. You're going to take both arms out in front. And you're going to keep the waist and the hips where they are. You're going to follow the arm and just take it to wherever that can go for your stretch, or whether you're going to hit something. So we're not trying to take the back across. So this is what it looks like. So taking it behind. Feel that stretch into, it should be into your chest and your shoulders. And enjoy that stretch. So hold that stretch. And we're not moving the hips. That's what a lot of people tend to do, because they want to try and touch the floor. So they move their hips backwards. But this is slightly different. And very good for stretching that area. And again, bringing, helping to release the fascia, stretching into areas that aren't often stretched. And that's what we're trying to do. Okay, brilliant. So just come up when you're ready. We're going to change over to the other side. Let's come over here. So we're starting with the lower body first. So taking and getting into position, lifting into that waist just slightly, and stretch. And we want to keep the hips stable, so we don't want to move them around like that. And this is what this should do by that tuck under the waist. Let's try changing direction. And let's look forwards rather than up into the camera. Much better for the neck. And let's change direction again. I think we're getting close now, so we'll just do 2 or 3 and then change again. And again, if it gets too much, just take a rest and pat this side here, because this is working your glute medius muscle, helping to strengthen and activate it. And it could be an area that you don't activate very often. Excellent. Give yourselves a pat. And now we've got that open book. So we're coming back. So if you've got anything like a cushion, otherwise it's a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, so tucking the chin slightly. Forgot to say this side I can't go so far. No, it's getting better. Again, this is because of an operation a couple of years ago that's obviously caused a lot of tension in the fascia, and it's still it's still releasing. We're getting there. It's definitely a lot better than it used to be. So just enjoy this. We've got another 30 seconds. Let's see if we can hold this one. Keep the chin slightly tucked. You can keep the head looking forwards if you want to, or you can sort of follow it in your peripheral vision and bring it back. So don't worry if you can't go very far. It really doesn't matter, as long as you can feel this stretch into this area. And bring it down. Perfect timing. Okay, so coming up to seated now. And we've not got much left now. We're going to do a half roll down. So this requires a bent knees, and we're going to lift up to begin with, and then we're going to actually let what we call C curve happen in the spine. So you're able to round it. You're going to come back, and then you're going to breathe in, breathe out, tuck in through the belly, and come up. Stretch forward, and then we try that again. So we're stretching up. Now we let that spine go into a C curve. Just come back about halfway, take a breath in, breathe out, pull it in, and come up and stretch. Excellent. So that's just worked out perfectly. Now we're going to go into all fours position. And we are on the penultimate exercise. So this one is where we come up to a plank position and back down again. So just spread the fingers out a little bit. And we're trying to keep the bottom where it is. So what a lot of people would do is they'll come up like that. I want you to keep the bottom where it is now. Stretch that leg away, pull up through the abdominals, come back down, especially if you're finding it hard in the full plank, because it is. Pull up. So my back's staying quite flat. I'm not letting it do this, and I'm not letting it do this. Stretch away. Nearly finished. Okay, now stretch back. Okay, so this one is literally in this all fours position. You're going to take your arm up and you're going to come across and then back into position. Stay on that same side, arm up and across. And across. And back into position. Let's try it on the other side. It hasn't beat. and then through and up. So you feel that stretch, a bit more stretching into your chest area. I do one last one. And through. Excellent. Good, brilliant. So what we're going to do now, you finished, and all we're going to do is come down into a stretch. I call it a shell stretch. It is also called child pose. We're going to take the right hand across and the left arm comes across. Sorry, the right hand goes over to the right side and the left hand or arm comes over. So you get a stretch into the left side of the body, back into the middle, and then take the left arm over to the left side and the right arm over to the left side. So now you're getting a stretch into the right hand side of the body. Excellent. And then just come up slowly. So well done. I can't believe that 20 minutes, it's actually just over 20 minutes. It's gone so quickly. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And if you have, then I'd love you to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you know any other ladies that are, might be interested, then please share this video with them. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.